Okay, while I am kind of at it, I would like to share what I thrifted this week. Now, I cleaned out my closet and have been in the process of overhauling my closet. So I've had a lot of items to list and haven't needed to go thrifting. I did have some damaged items to return to the Goodwill. So in turn, I decided to just give a little bit of a look-see and see what was available at about 8 p.m. on Memorial Day. I'm assuming a lot of people had the day off and came thrifting to Boulder. And so I didn't really have high expectations, and I definitely surpassed my expectations. Because I had the credit, I spent $55 on 16 items. Let's run a little math on that. I would love to be one of those people that has all the numbers run. That's $3.43 cost of goods. Now, I did have a credit, so I paid a little bit more, but sometimes I feel like when I get a credit, I've already spent that money, and that money was towards that cost of goods. So I'm just gonna call it $3.43 for this haul. Technically, I only spent $55. Let's just get started. I lucked out in the Lululemon department because I found some items that just simply aren't the easy to identify items. They have a gummy logo, and usually when an item has a gummy logo and people are going through racks very quickly, they just miss the gummy logo. Now, for example, white was 30% off, and the date on this was 5/17. So this shirt had been in the Goodwill for over 10 days. This is a Lululemon. It has a built-in bra. It's a ribbed long sleeve crop top. I actually don't even know what the style of this is, but here is that gummy logo for you to take a closer look at. And simply because of that gummy logo, I was able to get a Lululemon shirt at 30% off. Amazing. The next item I picked up, I just simply couldn't pass on because I am a child of the 70s, and Outback Red, when I was in my formidable years, middle school, first year of high school maybe, was really one of the brands to wear. And so I am not leaving any Outback Red behind. I didn't actually try this on. It's a medium. I feel like this could go either way. It's either gonna be oversized or it's gonna be awkward. And who knows, maybe it could be cute if I didn't have this big oversized onesie on. I'm really excited for this find. I have sold Outback Red before. It was a silk and linen blend shirt, so people do know the name and seek it out. I thought it was worth picking it up. This next item is a Trunk LTD or Trunk Limited. There's the label on that. They make concert shirts. A lot of the time they make shirts that look like vintage tees or vintage concert shirts, and I have sold one that I found at the bins before just kind of randomly, and it sold for I think $50 or $55. So this one's thermal and long sleeve, and it's Aerosmith. It says Tour 1978. It's really kind of styled like a Free People thermal top, so I thought it was definitely worth picking up. It was another one of those items that was 30% off. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, so I got a pair of Lululemon joggers, and check this out. I didn't really go through the pants, but right there is the black gummy logo. These joggers are so cool. They have this like tie and opening in the back line of them. So I was like, okay, I'm here for it. They do have a size dot in the pocket. It's always gonna be in the left pocket. And then if there's a pocket inside the pocket, it's gonna be inside the pocket. So there is the size dot on those, and they are a size 4. So that is 2 Lululemon pieces, both gummy logo, and here is actually a third. Okay guys, so when I'm going through the rack, and obviously Lululemon is my top selling brand, I am always looking for actually the special gummy logo Lululemon. There are certain items I love to pick up. Gummy logo monochromatic means it's gonna be newer actually. It's not gonna be the old grooves. It's not gonna be sticky Luon. It's going to be items that people are seeking. So this is a ribbed pullover, and when I'm going through the rack and I see that right there, that appears to me as a rip tag pulled out. The majority of people pull out their rip tags in Lululemon. So instantly when I see that little remainder of a tiny skinny tag, the first thing I do is I look to the bottom. And on this piece, simply because of the design, it's the style that has the Lulu logo that is on a tag and it's sewn in. So simply people aren't looking. This piece, and you know, just sort of putting it out there, I don't want to create videos or content that is, I source this, it's my best selling brand. I kind of source based on style, brand, and price point. If all of those things line up, I will pick up an item to me that doesn't seem as desirable or hot. For example, this is a Free People Beach thing. I love Free People Beach, but it's really not a fast seller. I just thought this was a really cool top. It's got the big opening in the back. Sometimes I like to have Free People shows, and so I felt like, yeah, I wanted to give that piece a try. It wasn't priced very high, so it wasn't too much of a risk. Okay, this next piece is great. So this is an Outdoor Voices athletic dress. It does have the shorts built into it with pockets on the shorts. Outdoor Voices is really one of those brands that popularized and really brought the athletic dress to popularity. So I always pick up the Outdoor Voices athletic dresses. Some colorways, I can't speak to this one yet because I didn't even do my research, but some colorways can go for a lot more money than others. And I have found like black ones before that the straps had delammed a little bit on, and I still got $32 for it. So I'm anticipating posting this fun pattern one for closer to $50. Okay, I was kind of interested in this piece for myself. This is Delita, which is an Anthro brand. It's an off-the-shoulder piece. I obviously was in love with the color of this. This is one of my favorite colors. I think this top is adorable. It does appear to me, it has stretch in it, but it looks like it could be a little bit more fitted than what I normally wear. I think I'm gonna try this on. Let me just see how it fits. Here it is. Here's the top. I do love the off the sleeve. Personally, I would not have paid up for this if it was kind of like a marked up Anthro feeling, but considering what my cost of goods turned out to be, I'm just gonna keep it on. Look at it. It's really cute. The color is very sweet. Anyway, would I have bought this if I wasn't really drawn to the color? I should have run comps on it, truth be told. I should have just looked for the sell-through rate on eBay, but I didn't do that. And sometimes when I see something and it's a style that catches my attention with a color and the brand, I kind of just instinctually decide. Now, to me, this is like a $25, maybe $32 item. I understand going into this, it's not gonna be a $40 to $50 sales price. So I adjust my expectations accordingly and hope really that style and color is what pushes this to sell fast from my closet. Next up, this is really funny, but someone I follow on Instagram happened to post this label exactly in the morning. This is a Pete and Greta Johnny Was piece. Take a look at that logo. I don't really know much about Pete and Greta. This does have some distressing to the front of it, holes, and I'll just note that it's a long line piece. It's a super soft, feels like a Pima cotton to me, so I was just excited to find it. Johnny Was does not sell fast for me unless it's really like a very unique piece, like a coat, or I've had some pieces sit and they do eventually sell. I remember the very first Johnny Was piece that I found, I was like over the moon. The thing sat in my closet for like 18 months. I was like, oh, I guess not all Johnny Was is created equal. So proceed with caution when you come across Johnny Was, especially now since a lot of thrift stores are savvy and they're marking up Johnny Was. Just a little recommendation. I did pick up this We the Free thermal piece. It is definitely a long line, and I find that the oversized thermals sell really well when I have live shows. So I guess in the back of my mind, I may have had like a Free People potentially show kind of on the horizon. Oh, this color is obscure. This is a Peruvian Connection piece, and let's see, I feel like it might be one of their Pima cotton pieces. They're very well known for their Pima cotton. Yeah, this is Pima cotton and modal. This is also kind of that lagging look, goes very much in line with the Johnny Was piece. The colorway is very interesting, and also not sure if this is highly sought after. I do feel like it's a piece that might sell right away, or it's kind of gonna sit. I know some people really love these earthy tones, so I'm hoping it'll just catch the right buyer's attention. And the very last piece, oh, another Lulu piece. This piece had been in the store, my goodness, this was a half price piece, and this piece had been in the store since May 8th. So 3 weeks and no one picked up that this was Lululemon. Except for Denise, of course. I will extract all the Lululemon in a place. I did leave behind things like old crops and stuff, things with holes, yada, 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 but I did pull out all the great pieces. So this is a long sleeve black Pima cotton tee, and let me just show you, friends. Here's the magic, okay? Here's that gummy logo. People are looking for, it's right there, there it is. People are looking for this silver eye-catching logo. People are not looking for gummy logos. That's where you're gonna pounce, and you're gonna get Lululemon pieces for half price. I can guarantee you many, many, many resellers had been in the Goodwill over the last 3 weeks, and they would have paid $10 for that t-shirt in a heartbeat to resell. So getting that for half price is sort of like a little high five for myself just for having a good eye. The last thing that I picked up this day was actually a pair of Madewell sandals. And if you watched any of my recent sales videos, you know, some of my highest selling items that really bring up my ASP are Madewell leather sandals and leather shoes. These are a neutral tone. They're a size 10. They're just a really basic. They sold for $110 originally on Madewell's website. So I expect to list them for $55 to $48. They do have like a little bit of toe mark on them, but for the most part, I think they're in great condition and they will probably sell pretty fast. My goal right now is to get these items laundered, get the tags removed, get them inventoried, and get them posted. Thank you so much. If you liked this video, I'd love for you to subscribe and come back. If you would like to give it a thumbs up, that's awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.